Boop. All right, Burbles. Tonight we're gonna continue with Disco Elysium again. I think this is already part 4. And yesterday, a little recap. Yesterday we finished day number 1, and we were just about to start. Actually, we started day number 2, and then we talked to a couple of people in the bar or cafe, whatever this is, a motel, and we figured out that the gardener is not a gardener. She, her character changed completely, and our job today is to figure out what happened to the dead body. So we're gonna do more investigations with this case, but also trying to figure out what else is going on inside of the city, because it seems like the people they're not just weird, but something is definitely going on. This is definitely not a democracy we're living there, and I feel like I'm kind of a bit of a rebel, but we'll see. In which city is the exhibition? I think that was Tokyo, actually. Yeah. Let's go then, right? Continue. Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. The story is amazing. The story is amazing. It is right in the morning, and we can quickly go through the task again. This one, find more of the cryptozoologist. This is a newer one. The aging cryptozoologist has been out in the reeds for too long, and his wife Lena is very worried. Maybe you can find him when you happen to be on the coast. You told Lena Morrill is missing because of the broken waterlock. She's still worried he hasn't come back. Let Morrill know if you see him. We can't do this on Wednesday. I can remember that. But today is Tuesday, so that would be the next day. So this is the next. So those quests are kind of connected to each other. We're still having the pissing competition. I still don't like this name. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41. Yours. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Maybe we can just go to the dead body now. Maybe it's possible to do that. Since we are sober, we didn't take any drugs, to be honest. We can do it. Oh, who's this? This lady. This lady's new, I think. Didn't see this one. I don't want to talk to Kuno, but Kuno is here, of course. And he's still throwing, some rocks to the dead body. I hope we're not going to puke now.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Well, we don't have more options, but maybe next time we need to scale more endurance. Has ammoniac, cunified non-vomiter. You've waited long enough. I mean, we can try to get ammonia again, but I forgot that we need to get $20 as well, because every night we're spending in this hotel, that's gonna take we can't just sleep there for free. That's not possible. And I think the kids are also not gonna see something new, but I can see.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Figure out what's going on with this kid. No, I don't want to. Actually, I don't want to talk to you as well. But I think there was another quest where we have to go back to the pawn shop, find booze and drink it. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Inspect victim's body. Actually, we did this. Get ammonia from the garden or the fritte store. It will make it easier. We can also try to get this again. Find money for the rent, which is 20 real. No, no, Jan, thank you. Thank you so much.
Katazu 1 love, Phoenix 1 love.
Thank you so much for 14 months. Thank you. Vielen Dank. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the support so far. Thank you very much. Weird streamer. Let me hear his accent. That's a weird accent. I don't know. It sounds like Scottish a bit. A wannabe Scottish, but that kid is also very high. That kid is on drugs, unfortunately. It's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracle happens. My badge is still missing. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash. Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. We found some clothes inside of the trash. So this is also a little recap. Did you find your gun? No, I did not find my gun, which is very, very bad. The story behind is we sold the gun in the pawn shop. We talked to the pawn shop yesterday, pawn shop owner yesterday, and he said he sold that gun to a lady, but he doesn't know who it was. So we need to back check this as well. Who made the call reporting the crime? We still need to figure this out. Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads, but this might take some time. Okay. Explore the whirling secret passages. Find a way into the secret passage. This has something to do with a blue door inside the kitchen, which is inside the motel. Sing karaoke can only happen if we're finding an empty tape. I don't have that though. So we also need to find this. What is the race enigma? I think that's what we're going to do today, even though I really don't want to. We learned the advanced race theory. I still don't like this, but this is probably giving us access to measure hats actually, which means he's probably gonna like it. Then maybe he's allowing us to push the button. Get a reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Yeah, I think this is also going to happen automatically. And then check down your gun. Well, you just asked gun. Well, here it is. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. Yeah, it is here. Or someone local who saw you with it before you passed out. The whirling absent bartender. You could also ask the local pawn shop, which we did. But we're on our way to the pawn shop anyway now because I think there was another quest we can do. Wait, why is this broken here, by the way?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
I remember that you sold it now. Probably was half of it. Actually, we didn't sell it, but the pawn shop owner said that we did it a couple of days ago. So actively, I didn't do it, but we sold the spinners to get 130 real to sleep inside the motel. Those were very necessary. And now today's the day where we need to get, a bit of more money. Why am I looking at this? What kind of vehicle drove through here? Construct the movement. Oh, we can do that.
No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Okay, the chances were 72%. I'm so unlucky.
Cop habit. You look at everything.
No worries, Jan.
This isn't case related, you think? Hard to say.
What kind of vehicle? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, messed up. Absolutely messed up. All right. Did we talk to this guy? No, this guy is also new. It's hard. No, it's just so hard sometimes. I know. This card-operated viewer has been banged up. Inoperable. Who's this? A new customer. The kid is not standing outside anymore, which is good. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one? Point at the book. Hello? No ceremonies, just hello.
Yes? Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
I understand that.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
I mean, they're rioting, right? And maybe she wants to educate herself. Shouldn't a working class woman be working? What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Phenomenal. Good, nods. I'm a police. Well, why should I mention this?
It is.
Okay, I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Good then. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the book stand.
What with? A lot of things. For example, People tend to go missing.
Maybe your husband is missing? Watch your browse books. That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
My husband? No, he's not.
So, where could it be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
I don't know. So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is. Right, got it. Dude, I would be never like this, but okay, let's be cheeky.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
I understand that. Wouldn't you like to?
No.
She looks you straight into the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. I can totally help you find your missing husband. Suit yourself then. I don't really care if your husband is missing. Maybe you're right. Maybe he isn't missing indeed. I don't like this. I want to say this, but I'm also curious what else she's going to
Why are
say.
we still talking about this?
I don't know.
My husband.
Okay, that's good.
There's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
So, where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
She's definitely disturbed by now. Nanny, where are they? Police, whatever I want. Where are they? Okay, okay. Nanny, I'm a nanny.
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes?
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Shamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional. You're right. Let's not talk about your daughters. I don't know what got into me.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
Okay, it must be asked then. What are you doing here?
Maybe your
Why are
coquette
you
is
doing
missing.
this? Is it a hunch?
Watch your browse books. Oh, this sounds so
I
ridiculous.
don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I'm asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
And what?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
All right, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
Great.
She turns her attention back to the bookstand. Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
I'm getting distracted. This is not... Oh, no. Actually, he's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip. Good task. You're being sarcastic. Let's talk about something else. Kind of want to take this task as well. We don't have to do it, though.
Wonderful. The store is open.
What's your browse books?
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow.
Request, you have to take that.
Seems like
Yes.
She has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug for all the work she's done for mankind.
I don't want to give her a hug. No. That's all for the
woman
moment.
before you nods and returns to her reading.
Nah. I think that would be too much. I want to go back to the store, though, because there was a map. I'm not going to hug a random lady. I don't think she would allow that
I
anyway.
can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now? What are you missing here? What does it feel familiar? Why does it feel familiar? I'm not gonna win it anyway.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
Oh, what is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Dick Mullen's hand. Wait, I got a new hand? Wait, where did you get it? It's a fedora. A detective hand?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
Oh yeah, the place behind the curtains. I still don't know what this is about. A detective hat.
Just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
Thank you.
I have to get back to my homework now before Mum notices. Nah,
See you around,
this
Annette.
is hard.
Yeah, I understand that. See you around. Where could we get the map again?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
It feels like those books, not books, but those board games are probably playable here. I can imagine that. No huggies. Would you like that to get a random hug by a stranger?
Featuring an extremely muscular,
I wouldn't like that.
sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere.
Look through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the solipsistic Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Heimdall and the false god. Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
Is that all?
Not even close.
Oh wait, we
Man
had this,
from
right? I
Heimdall.
remember. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to her again. Maybe we can.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I am looking for a book about cockatoos. That book is going to be so expensive.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
All right. What about this curtain?
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
There, we didn't take the third option. You pull up the curtains because I didn't want to be disrespectful. But maybe we should do it now. I'm not sure. Should I do it, Chance? I would like any hug, to be honest. I don't know. In my city, there are some weird people running around. I don't want to take hugs by strangers, to be honest. No. If the stranger was nice to me and we talked a while, I wouldn't say no. Yeah, if you're talking a while and you feel like, I don't know, you feel like you could be friends, then yeah, but not just by walking by and suddenly hugging. Just like this person, we talked about the books outside, but I don't think she likes me. I also don't want to feel like I want to hug her. Hi dudes, another Disco Elysium stream. Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm gonna do it.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
That was not good.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with their talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Because it's looking like it's a forbidden area. This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid. Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. But I sense this place calling me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Continue. I don't think these leads to, opening the curtains. Like, I think this is the one what we need.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
What powers is he talking about?
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I don't want to have a bad relationship with her because I'm too curious. I would just save here and I would try it, come back and see if the outcome is, good or bad. Unforeseen consequence. Yeah, this is making it very exciting. Should I do it?
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Is this about the curse?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
I would never open it up, but I'm also not a detective in real life, you know?
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Uh-huh.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart this time for real? Nah. But yeah, I'm a detective. What should I do? I'm gonna pull myself together.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Yeah, we got no money for that.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, to a well-behaved cockatoo.
Flips through the pages. What about this guy to cockatoo storekeeper?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Yeah, I'll flip through the page.
Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems. You don't have behavioral problems. That's garbage. You're cool.
Yeah, the book is way too expensive for us. $4. But I also don't want to. I'm not gonna steal stuff. I would never do that.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Those are the maps, right?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
So does that mean we are able to go to Insulinda, to Revachol and Martinez? But I'm gonna buy. Oh wait, we are in Martinez, so I'm gonna buy this
Always
one.
good to be informed of your surroundings.
True. So we got the
You've
map now.
acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Inventory. Find your heraldic birds. My inventory. Alright. There you go. I'll close this. Oh yeah, this is the fedora, giving us even more encyclopedia. Hat. There you go. Ooh. I like that. We can also wear those. And we're gonna learn this area now. A worn and torn map of the Martinez area dating from 48. A title on the top reads, Bienvenue à Revachol. It's a bit out of date as it was originally created by a design studio in a failed attempt to spruce up Martinez and turn it into a fancy tourist location.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
It shows a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab.
Okay, the journal. We can close this one. Journal and map one. This is what I was searching for. Okay, so this is... Oof. Broken window. So this is where we started. I remember this statue here. Then we're going all the way down here. Interesting. And there's a church as well. Fisherman shacks, Martinez waterfront. Oh, interesting. I thought it would be more zoomed in. Then let's go back to to the rioting people before we're heading down. Oh, we're quickly going to the pawn shop, which is also on our way. One day I will learn how to run. Oh, there is someone sitting here now.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
Oh, thank you.
Bang, 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 bang!
Okay.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip them out. No, it's a safety hazard.
What? No finger pistols, officer? Pew, pew!
I'm not here to play with finger pistols. I'm here on official business. What do you think is going to happen when all those finger bullets come raining down to earth? Damn, that's a good question. I might go finish a Black Mesa mod version soon. I'm really close to the end, but like I said, the mod version is pretty hard. Damn, then you should do it, to be honest. Just play the modded version and yeah, have a good time. I think that's a good idea, Pan. This stream is cool. He forgot to say. I was thinking, why stop writing? I was so confused for a second because of this guy. It's cute. I'm not here to play with finger pistols.
The lieutenant nods approvingly.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
What kind of stuff are you selling here? The food packets you are selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come? He yanked it. Where are you from, Silang? Persuade him to give you some money. We need $20. Maybe it's gonna work.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Dude, my chances are pretty high, but I'm still losing it. I want your money. No, I don't want to say that. Oh, God. Great.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because I'm corrupt. I don't really remember how it works, though, being corrupt. I mean, I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Silang, don't give me money. No, I'm not worth it. No, I'm not worth it. No, I'm a bad cop. The street vendor not that serious.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
He looks at the no.
Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire incident is already forgotten. I'm glad it's forgotten. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Extremely comfy pants. Thug is right. Stream is pretty good. Dude, that was confusing me so much. I'm new here. Sure thing. Where did you get those comfy pants? Do you have a permit to sell all that? Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Is there a discount for cool officers then?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
You can always say that, to be honest.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Are those things really on sale, or did you just check up the price first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Kim, is it true? He doesn't need a permit to sell? Sweet. No permits means less work for me. Let's move on.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits? Look at Kim and the police insignia on his sleeve. No permit then, cool?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
If only every sixth person was as chill as that guy. Yeah, he's pretty chill. But I think there's a reason behind. I think he needs to be like that. His shop is looking very... Yeah. Let's say he doesn't have many customers.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
Thank you for explaining that. Gossamer's Day, you're right. This is cool and part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. So cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cooler things. But you were a foreigner and protecting the business interests of foreign nations. What the hell is this answer? Then protecting state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law. I'm an officer of common anarchy. What should I take here? I'm so confused. I don't want to have a business, but I'm also curious. I kind of want to see all the conversations we can have, but I think we would never be done with this game. I'm so slow with this one. Just imagine not needing any permits or anything like that. You can just sell stuff whenever for the heck of it. But then how are we investing in all the roads, you know? The government needs to have some money to have proper buildings and proper roads and all this kind of stuff. Public transport, so it's definitely necessary. Damn, I don't know. Let's take this one.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
He's not answering me.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid? It's supposed to be free. That's what makes it humanitarian. I think one said not for resale on this packaging. On the packaging. Don't play games with me, Hawker. What's going on?
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait. Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
Does your supplier drive that Humanox lorry over there? Point at the lorry with a big Humanox sign on it. And who's your supplier exactly?
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
Huh. Where are you from, Silang?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Somehow he reminds me of the Sandalari trolls. They're one of my favorites, to be honest.
This man probably comes from Seaguy.
They're looking so
sometimes
cool.
known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samoan Isola.
You're from Apricot Suzerainty. Suzerainty, right? You're not a local, are you? Better not to mention. Sounds good. Let's get to business. Okay, let's go back to business then.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say that you're from, pronounce it very painstakingly, Seaguy. Don't fret, let him answer.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
He's very honest, but of course, I didn't know that, damn. Right, but isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol? It's also crazy that this game is also having colonization also as a topic here. Not just racism, but also colonization. You're welcome. I try to be supportive of other people and cultures. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It's some kind of mind reaction.
That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur by buying some pens and glasses?
He's very smart. He's very smart. Persuade him to give you some. Nah, it's fine. I don't want his money. Out of saving. I want the money of bad guys. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Creepy place?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I wanted to ask you about my missing gun again. Do you have any recordings of the Kolda Mama Dakwa?
Sure thing.
No, okay, we
Sure
already
will.
had everything here.
The Koldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
I've been thinking of quitting the RCM and becoming a cryptozoologist. The hobby is just like all normal people because I'm a normal person. Well, I wouldn't have guessed that you know what the Kolda Mama Dakwa is. Kinda true. Maybe he's also just reading a lot. Alright, it's Mesa time. Good night, everyone, and have a good start into the new week. I'm wishing the same to you as well. Enjoy and have a good start into the new week.
That's fair. It's been a long time since my Koldima Madakwa hunting days. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. This was before, lost touch with them after all of that.
Quick save. Oh, it just happened automatically. Autosave happened like 2 minutes ago. But thank you. Oh, that sounds so cool. Get to the point. Do you have any recordings now?
I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recordings, which I no longer have. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for. Would you like to hear?
He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter.
Do we really have time for this?
An attendant whispers to you. Spin that bird song. It's absolutely necessary for my research. Nah, that's okay. Just that I heard the Kaldamama Dakwa outside the whirling, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. I talk about something else now. Nah, spin that bird
This
song.
recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult.
That sounds horrible.
Not good. Not good.
Oh!
You're about to start suffocating. You have to stop this.
Okay, I'm gonna heal myself.
He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
Seagulls?
And skewers, but
He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head towards the speaker. The speakers, a new high-pitched shivering sound.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Imamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
Well, did we do progress here? I don't think so, right? Or no, it's done now. No. Where's the Mama Dakwa, whatever? What was it called? Dude, I can't find it anymore. Yeah, this one. No. This one. Find your heraldic bird. Oh no, that's the book one. Did we do this now? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I can't find it anymore. Huh. No, I don't know where it is. The bird one. That was not... Oh, that was not a quest. Never mind. That was not a quest. Oh, hi, dear Desnies. Hello there. Good evening. And welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well and you had a nice Sunday. Did we talk to these people? I don't think so.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide his burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out...
Sitting here with my sister. Oh, enjoy the time with your sister.
René, you're a man with
Say
a
hi
fork
from
in
me.
a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
This one's still chewing on a sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Okay.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Should I ask what game it is first? All right, I got this. Ball time.
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Better observe them. Hand-eye coordination is pretty high. Grab the ball and show them how it's done. A moment of your time, fellows. Don't get involved in the game. It's a red check. It cannot be retried, but it's pretty high. So, let's do it. Oh! Is that a mini game now? No, a cutscene.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Okay. Hello, Vivi. Hi there.
Go. This is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball, take in the surroundings. Let go, be the ball. Be the ball.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Feel the ball?
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
There is time for a last glance and words. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
The inertia can be contained, no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. Not them in flashbacks. Oh wow, this is reminding me of a really good song. It's called Inertia Creeps by Massive Attack. It's really good. Oh, they're playing Boo. Some kind of? Okay. That was flying a lot. Merde. Scheiße.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't a whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. I don't understand.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Yeah. Sorry, an honest mistake. Are we good? P-tank. Oh, P-tank. I understand. That it was shot put.
No, we are not good, goddammit. We want our bull back.
A way on his forehead is bulging, alarming. Oh, God.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
I guess so. I wanted to be the bullet.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to fix this, except that yeah, that's just me. I would, of course, try to fix that.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven. And I try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
You can try, though.
You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags? He seemed to be playing in a crater south the city of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Well, you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
No. What about policewoman? Maybe he's gonna talk about someone who's having a gun.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Uh-huh. Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the man fed and happy. No! There are no duties RCM woman couldn't carry out. I try to avoid voicing opinions on controversial matters. Let's just drop it.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here. I mean, that's just a fact. Man got more muscles than woman. That's just a fact. Yeah, but we can still do the same job.
No reason to even feel bad about that. It's just the way of the animal kingdom.
Seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was there an earthquake here? Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again? Did you use artillery fire against them? Maybe we can do this history lesson later.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He had squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Martinez? They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Had to soften... Oh, the beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
He points to the northeast. Deathblow sounds grim. Not thoughtfully and turn to look northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Who on? The coalition? Is that why everything is so bombed out? That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
What are we thinking? That's how it should be. Soft-socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up your mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
He sighs.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
How does Philippe III factor into this? Point towards the monument. Who is this Frisel? You mentioned Guillaume. What exactly is this suzerain? Concludes.
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago.
You're your stash every time. Who was this Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Good night, Jan. Sleep well and tight. I will try to find my gun. That's a good point. Have a good start into the new week. Take care.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
You mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
What is this exactly?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you.
Okay.
I was still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the city of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule? What was that about cocaine?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. His heart? No, he's heard this rant many times before.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
What was about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much.
Nose candy. The word is coming again.
His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asked, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachol's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer a dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thanks for clearing that up. I have some other questions now.
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM... but I don't want to get into a debate about drug policies.
Now let's talk about something else.
Right.
This is... yeah, but our chances are super low. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? That's okay. What's this though? Wait. We're going to other areas here now. What's this? Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. Oh yeah, we got a new task. Replace lost bull. Due to some confusion over the game, René and Gaston are playing you through one of their pétanque bull far in the sea. The shot was excellent, but now you owe them a bull, or at least similar looking metal sphere. Damn it. There was a lady on top of the roof, but I don't know how to get there. Let's try to get ammonia and try to go back to the dead body, and then we're also gonna try to solve not the ride itself, but try to figure out how to press the button. Maybe you got new theories? Nope. I hope the ammonia is not too much expensive. We still need money for the night as well. Oh, this is gonna be troublesome.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
That's not gonna work. I think we need to talk to her.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Oh, she's not selling the ammonia anymore?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath.
No. I don't wanna steal anything. Those are alcohol and cigarettes, I think.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol...
No.
Is this about the question?
I really thought we could just talk to her to buy the ammonia.
Cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles,
magnesium,
nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out. Time to go to that person I really dislike. Maybe he got more theories now, more to tell. No. Let's go upstairs and push the button. No, we need to talk to him first. To Meathead, or what was his name? Go. No. Oh, who's this? Oh, never mind. Can't talk to her. Well, I'm back again.
Race pupil returns.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last.
Not Meathead, it's Measurehead, my bad.
These so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
But you are all part of the Union. There's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler.
Oh, okay.
It's shameful.
Who do you mean?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Interesting.
This is still low. Well, I think I know what the race enigma is now.
And
Well, it should let me into fucking harbor. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidents with their own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money. Just something you shock people with. Liberal and progressive people. It's whatever you want it to be. It's free association language exercise. Degenerate race hero. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient Lil Maran, mind poison Al Ghul. This dump is ready to be superseded by the Areopagate superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a comp. It should let me into the fucking harbor.
look, babe. Fossilized rock and roll rebel challenges me, a figure of authority. He is trying to reinstate his individualism with swear words taken from rock songs from the last century.
Individualism has really fucked him over, Jean.
The woman looks half bored.
Impotent subject of pop culture, I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad, like a little boy wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
It is Google what nose candy is. The moderation settings don't allow me to say that. Yeah, they were talking about the nose candy quite a lot here in game. I know why the moderation settings is like, yep, we're not allowing this here. I'm always trying to have it PG-13, but this whole game is not PG-13, for sure not. That's all I want. Open the damn door! I don't need your button. I will enter the harbor on my own terms.
Very well. You may enter the door once.
Oh.
Our race conversation here has concluded.
I'm glad we're not talking about this anymore.
Let's go.
But I really wonder what's here inside. So, I can't go here? Wait, we did the task now, right? Closed. Inspect. I can't even get ammonia anymore. No, it's here. It's already done. Alright, then we're done here. Whew. Alright. We have also skill points. The question is, what are we skilling now? Endurance. Don't let the world kill you. Take the blows. That's just not me. That's not me. Authority. Half-light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. God. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses. Stand with immense panache. That's interesting. I can skill this a bit more now. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Shock off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Let's take this. And we're gonna explore the rest of the map, I guess. How is it looking again? No, it was not here, right? Task map. Maybe we should, before we're heading out from this place, maybe we should talk to the ride leader. Forgot his name.
What are wondering, man?
No. He's talking about more these people. Where am I even going? Oh, autosave. Didn't we do anything now? Everything? I guess we did. Alright. Or we could also go back to the whirling, to the motel and talk to the people there, but I think that's gonna be troublesome. Oh wait, there was a thought? I missed it. No, there it is.
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to? No time for this, gotta run.
Do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Canema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Canema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
Will not roll over in the first sharp corner. Turning attention to the motor carriage itself. Motor carriages don't interest me.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Canema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
The machine really puts the loco back in locomotion point of the vehicle. Very cool. Not like your machine, Lieutenant. Looks impractical. Motor carriage. One of so many.
No point in stopping them.
I still like to take a closer look. A close look. Let's keep moving.
Sure, go ahead.
What's it packing there? Points to the engine. A fine machine. Or you were handed with a smooth metal surface.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR-18GU engine on the old
no idea about cars.
40.
That's why it's probably a 7-liter V12. Must be an advancement of the KR-18GU engine and on the older 40 models, right? Let out a whistle. Mama's serving some serious macaroni. I thought it would make more.
7.2. Supercharged.
Fun machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing. Ever thought about switching to helium headlights? Okay, enough about the details.
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together? Sounds like a hassle, but good luck.
Thanks.
I don't want to do that.
Are we done here?
Yeah, let's move on. I am not much into cars. I quickly want to check out the bells here. I mean, who's living here again?
Old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
We actually didn't do this at all. Main hall, building A.
Off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
That's the bookstore owner.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Judge impersonator Kuno. Fuck off, pig! I'm Kuno! I don't give a shit! Let me in! Pleasance, it's me. Please open the door. I'm trying to get in. This is the police. Please open the door. Sorry, I was just trying random doorbells. I didn't have anything important.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
The doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
Kuno flashbacks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
So we get a good impression, huh? Andrew Orlando here, SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
It's creepy, that
What
doorbell.
an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't
Boxing.
bode well for anyone's hair.
Boxing for young athletes in gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's fashion atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one
Fabrin's
answers the call.
taxi. The rest has been burned off.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Hold on. I thought I was calling Slipstream. Yes, hello. Can you let me inside the building, please? I've come to place an order. Sorry, I don't actually have any business here.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What?
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
She knows me.
She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Do we know each other? Who are you? Who are you? Mm-hmm. Son of Strata. Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. I'm not lying.
Just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do? Of course I care. I just thought I've been going through some tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there? You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened? I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Fuck! Hang up the call. Alright, it's a goodbye then.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
Hi, Burning Beard. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring.
Hmm.
We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Alright. It's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
I'm not sure if we're gonna be lucky, but we can try.
No.
Nope.
Hold
I'm
on.
not looking
The
tonight.
last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Fortress accident.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
River Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall building B whirling in racks.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
East Delta pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
I like that. You like my fedora? I actually also have a fedora in real life. It's just super simple and black, but I like it a lot. It's looking super nice. Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
It takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. Interesting that I didn't even press the buttons back then. I think we need to go down here. Alright, it's 10:30 and we still don't have money. To roundabout north. To Cape Side Apps, Martinez Pier. The ad reads broken window, tips has windows. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. But I don't have a bag and I don't know where to get that. Do you have a bag? No. Tools. No. Wait, what's this? Isn't this a bag?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer. Vandalism, shake your head. Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Kuno owns this town. Kuno is horrible. I hate Kuno, but we had to do a nice impression of Kuno a couple of minutes ago. Fritte, there was also a machine, like a recycling machine inside, and they were also mentioning that I need a bag so I can collect the bottles, but I don't have the bag yet.
The star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
There must be somewhere a bag, just a simple bag.
Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
I think you can buy it from Fritta. I actually didn't see that, but there is a bag here. It's always like this. A dirty city like that, there is always something you can catch. Yeah, and in this case, we're getting a plastic bag. Fritta, give this to collect hair from the streets. Nice. So we're gonna equip this one now, right? Or do we do this automatically? Choose this one. This plastic bag has Fritte written on it in a dynamic, forceful manner that implies great prizes. To crack it open, a malty gust of air flies in your face. Smells of yeast and beer. Perfect place for tear. Ugh. Plastic tear. I'm making a bit of money now. Oh, there was thoughts. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Oh! Look at the money. Da, da, da. Spit of bullet holes lines the wall. That's horrible.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Can we actually do that?
Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
Insert a coin. I mean, it's only 25.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
I'm excited. Maybe we're going to see something fancy. Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
There are ruins of some kind of buildings there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. Do we have something new here? Oh, there are some cans we can also pick up. Right? Take them off. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. It's gonna be super hard to get some money here, I think. The belly of the boat shines like it was recently painted. What's this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Impossible conceptualization. Why am I looking at this wall? It's super long.
You have no clue.
Yeah.
It's just a wall.
Rip.
So many walls all over Montanese. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Oh, I think every time we're picking up a can or a bottle, it's, yeah. We're getting the notification that we've got something inside of our bag. I love this game. How are you enjoying it? I absolutely love this game. It's really, really good, and it's, yeah, very, very fascinating. Let me just see. Your name is Tiger Lil? Tiger Lil, right? Hi. Hello. It's the first time I'm playing this game, so I'm very excited. My playthrough here. I only heard good things about this one. Welcome here. I hope you're doing all right. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there's more money and even magnesium. Even though we collected a few charges here. So that's the kid again, but now from the other side.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
No! What the hell?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
I understand that, but that's not how I would react to strangers, to be honest. What kind of stats did you choose? Is he more brain or brawn? Probably more brain. I can show you my stats in a second. I started as the thinker, and I think we're still going this way. So I'm not the buffed guy here. I tried to make a run and put myself into the story. I tried to have an immersive gameplay for me at least. So unfortunately, I'm not a buffed person. So I would try to figure out on my own way with words, choosing the wise words, hopefully.
Logic error. She's not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Oh, Henry is, I think Harry, right? Harry, yeah, genau. Suddenly German. Yeah, exactly. Harry is more of a thinker. Why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? Sorry for sneak up on you. I don't want to say that.
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
You pig. So this is my build here. I'm having so far. I'm not sure if that's smart, but I'm just trying to make things. I would probably go like I'm trying to form the character, like the character I'm having. It's Noob is also traumatized of the little kid, but it's Kinuet or whatever the name was. So we are here now. Oh, interesting. Oh, we're on the other side. Oh, it's this here. Can we go even up? No. Some blue barrels. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Those are collecting some rainwater. Canoe is the worst on. Yeah, I was so close to punch that kid, but I would never do this in real life. But that was very challenging for me. I understand that. Stabby stab. I understand that. Oh, it's this orange bomb head. Ah. It's giving us reaction speeds, but minus the rhetoric. And also some... Oh! News of that. So this is good. What's this? Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Wait, can we open that? Not this one though. We got this crowbar or pry bar. A lock contain. Oh, not doors. Is that the same? I'm not sure. Let me try something. Nah, there's no difference. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Watching Phenexa play this kind of makes me want to play it, and with Caddick as possible. That would be the next step. That would be the next step. That would be something I would never ever do in real life. But you kind of want to see the limits here, right? Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rods. There's another door.
There must be another way into the
Oh!
city.
Oh my god! Kim was super loud now. There must be a bug here? Wow, he was super loud. I did on a second playthrough. It was pretty satisfying after dealing with him the non-violent way. Yeah, I can imagine. I also want to punch this kid, but not with my first playthrough. Is always okay. I want to have a proper playthrough, and the next one would be very chaotic. A garden hose, this won't be of use until the snow melts. A balcony with a view to the yards and the hanging. Huh. Okay, we need to go upstairs somehow. Alright. I kind of want to remove the body here, but yeah. I'm not the one who can take that, who can do this. I don't know how to get there. Probably over the harbor. Oh wait, we got a thought here. The smoker's up there could be a witness. Talk to him. But how can I go to him? Wait, can I go here through? No.
I knew I should have quit.
Don't start with cigarettes. That's a bad habit. And expensive. And unhealthy. Oh. More stuff to collect. Capeside apartments. Rue des Saint-Ghislaine, roundabout north. Signia blue naval. Whoa! +1 suggestion half light. Oh, I would probably look really, really good with this, right? Esprit de corps. Damn. Suggestion half light. Give me a second. What is this doing again? Suggestion half light. Where's this? This one. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Oh no, that's not me. I don't want to threaten people. Suggestion is this. Charming. Play the puppet master. Okay. It's good, looking good, and I know what they mean. It's probably good for people who likes uniforms. But okay, now we're going back to my hobo style. Inside the frame of motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. There's a girl up there. Did you spill the paint? Oh, I can also grab those, right? Yes. There are more. Great. Can I grab all of them? Yes. Oh, because I didn't take them all. Okay. Oops.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Was there an option to punch him? Yes, you can punch Kuno. But I have no idea about the consequences. No idea what would happen next. I don't think that's a good way to, to handle a situation. I think if a person is getting violence, I think that's showing actually some weakness because you're not able to communicate with words. I think that's the last option these people have. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. I'm feeling the same with going the non-violent way the first time. I agree. Wait till you buy clothes from the guy by the bridge. I went full hobo after that. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, you can... Oh, wow, you can look pretty good, I guess. Or going the complete opposite. Depends. All right, let's knock then.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock, knock?
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to? This is the police. Open the door.
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
I just watched the video punching. I bet a lot of people are like doing the comment with, you did a good job by doing that. I think everyone is thinking doing this, but we're trying to pull ourselves together because that's not the right thing. You want mate?
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here. I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished. Yeah, we will there.
Backyard door.
Huh.
There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats dutifully.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Which is very understandable, to be honest. It doesn't seem like a proper world where people can trust each other. I don't think so. That's coming to feel so much better after seeing. It's really understandable.
There must be another way into the building.
Okay. Well, either it's this way or the official way. Who's that upstairs? You mean these people? Well, I couldn't talk to these people. Oh, wait, we could.
Young man
Never mind.
balcony, nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
You're hiding something? Speak up. This is the police. No trouble from me. I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you. Nah.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, true. The dead body is here. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name? Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
I wish I could just take it away, but yeah.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Wait. Did I? Did you? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
Huh.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Last week? He looks around the courtyard again. Rain patters on the windowsills and dead house plants. Too late to do them any good.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
Why is he avoiding this question?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend? Or maybe he doesn't want to talk about it because it has something to do with his sexuality or something. Maybe I'm interpreting too much. The plot thickens. Yeah, it's getting super interesting.
Who's my Sunday friend?
Sunday friend. Uh-huh.
Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely
Nah.
not his real name.
No. You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and reflected back. All right, we'll talk later.
No.
Wait, what?
We won't.
He takes one last jack of a cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Okay, I can't do that because convince him to stay. This is a red check, though. It cannot be retried. I can't do this. I can't risk that.
Good luck with the investigation.
Uh-huh. The smoker on the balcony. And he's leaving.
He's gone.
The lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. We shouldn't run after him. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up? Alright, he probably didn't have anything important to say anyway.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend.
Mm.
Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Muscular type, there. Yeah. I got two people on my mind.
There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Let's go check out the door near the pier again. He met a mysterious stranger smoking on the balcony of the apartment building north of Martinez. He knows something about the murder, found out where he lives, and questioned him again. Find a way inside the large apartment building in the north. The pier, okay. And we could also go back to the bar. Oh, more morale. Got so much of that. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A. The room in the whirling isn't much bigger than the sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat,
She
smiling
looks...
as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
She looks like she knows a lot of things.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Ah, shake your hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
He's trying to signal something. He wants you to play up your condition. It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Huh.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about the strike? What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
That I lost my badge. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to that.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my memory of my life in the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. I guess we're not going to mention that I got a drinking problem here. Let's keep it like that.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
So we need to find the badge first. Where is my badge?
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
All right, but this is not going to work. Especially when it's a red check. How do I negotiate my way out of this? And I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. It feels like because we're a brain person in game, we need to find all the clues or whatever the objectives are. And if you're a physical person, I think you can just threaten everyone. Maybe it's even the faster way through. Then I'll find it somehow.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So, what do they do? Bruno, tell me something else.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo tribes? You're in a good company, it seems. How much money does Wild Pines have? Gotta tell me something else.
Son Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in a good company?
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Holy moly. Wow. That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time. Numbers like that means nothing to me. I mean, that's impressive though.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
A wave hits the sloop. She grabs the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions? That's all I need to know about something else.
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
It's probably helped to start out with a royal monopoly. What does such a huge system want with a place like this? Look around.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company's nothing without them. That's also true. That's all I need to know. No.
We built this district.
She says calmly.
There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
You're in a boat? I should have said this right at the beginning.
Yes, I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Wait, I thought the Caillou was one big island. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Was about to say that's Kim's car.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
I do. Why?
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Baby?
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder weapon.
Yes. Maybe it's gonna change. Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Yeah, I also don't want to be aggressive. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Huh.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gate.
Thank you. That's also what I'm thinking. You mean Jean-Luc, my race mentor? Oh no. He's a great teacher in Man of Virtu. So the strike is connected to the lynching. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
I don't want to say that. I only did this to get access.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happened to this, Gaumont? What are they demands? The scabs at the gate, did you put them there? Tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then. Cool, not cool. No, that's not cool.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are they demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I wanted to ask something else about the strike.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Do you like green beans? Yes, I actually bought it just a couple of days ago. I bought some in the package. I got like, I don't know, 500 gram. Yeah, I like them a lot.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
An opening gambit, surely.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. Sounds like an opening gambit. Proceed. Kind of want to take this.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide.
Good achievement.
But as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
That's my very first achievement in this game. Biggest communism builder. It's called employ critical theory 9 times. The king is dead. My first achievement. Wow. After 15 hours of gameplay. It's crazy. It sounds like an opening gambit.
So I hoped. But this type of opening is usually followed by a more reasonable offer. I've yet to hear one. Just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
You got a good recipe. I actually wanted to, do some kind of stew. I wanted to experiment a bit, but I'm also very open-minded. If you got a good idea. First achievement, thank you. Thank you.
From whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Mañana.
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
No, I mean scabs. Let's call them strike breakers. You put them there, right? You're right. I don't know what got into me. Some of that degenerate dog workers. Lunga has rubbed off, it seems. Let her continue.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about the union boss, Mr. Clear.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
She's being sarcastic. Don't take her performance literally.
Really? That's not what you really think, right?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Say that bad? He can't be that bad. Say nothing. Everard is a hero of the workers' movement.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
She stops and smiles. Okay. Is he that bad? He can't be that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clear?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
It's like a stick with tomatoes. Oh, that sounds also super delicious, to be honest. I would love to try. I would love to try that. We had a deep pan pizza today. Yes, I had a deep pan pizza today. It was super nice.
Best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of local working men? A giant lead sucking the life out of Revachol? Basically a socialist mob. Prefer not to have an opinion on these things. I'm not sure if we should have an opinion as a detective here, to be honest. But so far, I think I was pretty much in the left corner. Huh. She's a very talkative person, yeah. I prefer not to have an opinion here. I have still no idea what a pan pizza is, but I hope it was delicious. It was super nice. I'm still very, very full of... I would say, yes, it is existing in Germany, but we're not calling them deep pan pizza. In Germany, you know them probably as an American pizza. They are very thick. Also, the edges are also very thick, but the whole dough is very thick. It's very fluffy. And I know this as American pizzas. In Germany, we're calling them American pizzas. It's kind of funny.
Of course, officer.
My carpet had cheesecake. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you can get a new piece tomorrow. One more thing. You said something happened in the election.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, it's just the very fluffy big pizzas, you know, American style.
Disappeared?
It's just so funny that we're calling them American pizza style.
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
This foreman, her name, Eerie, it happens. Some kind of extortion, probably.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
That's eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
I see.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need there. Let's change the topic.
How else can I help?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulled her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to that medical episodes. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Actually, now is not a good time for a reality lowdown, maybe later. Let's talk about the medical episode. This was it was a homemade cake from your neighbor. That was looking so delicious. No, and you're translating the recipe from. Thank you so much, Yurthok. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you for sharing your recipe with me. And you seem like you were having a very nice neighbor. That's very kind.
Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy now that I think of it.
I think she's overthinking it. She puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know they all look good, but begin with the first. Okay?
Oh my god, this is so bad. I was quickly checking out Esprit de Corps and conceptualization. Both are very low. Okay. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
You mentioned C. What C is this? Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol? Tell me about another, perhaps even more fundamental aspect of reality.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
She remembers it very well. Man, I really need to replay this. Oh, Tiger. It's nice that we could bring back the sparkle of Disco Elysium back. When was it the last time you played this game? I actually, like I said, I never played it before. And I'm so glad that there's voice acting. It makes streaming so much easier. It's a granny. I took out her trash this morning. And as a thank you, she paid me. Oh, this is so sweet. You got a very nice neighbor. And you're also such a nice and kind neighbor to her. No, that's so wholesome. My goodness. My heart is melting.
As I told you, Martinez used to be a province. A workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the Reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Yeah, we heard of this one before.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea. Misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the 6th branch. The Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
And what kind of city?
The great kind.
And what makes it a great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who built the city? When was Revachol built? And why will it resolve history?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Who built it?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And why will it resolve
They
history?
say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
I actually played it for the first time 2 years ago. Oh, it's a while. Started online, finished it offline. Recently installed it on my Steam Deck. Oh, you also got a Steam Deck? And not also, but I hope I can also get one soonish. I am. That would be so great. I've got so many Steam games and my backlog is so big. But it's not super easy to play on that. Maybe because I got the game through GOG rather than Steam. Oh, I see. Maybe. I have no idea. I wish I could give you some feedback with that. Maybe soonish. Maybe soonish. But I think it's such a good game just to chill in bed and to listen to that, and it's for me, it's like an audiobook with my own decisions here, and it's just perfect. I live in Australia, but I have a family in Canada, so I was able to get one when I was there. Oh, you're super lucky then. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so jealous about the Steam Deck. Soon, we'll see, hopefully. Hopefully.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
I was laughing because of your comment. They aren't selling them. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, also soonish. Yeah, I think it's such a good invention. It's such a great invention, I should actually say. A friend of mine also having the Steam Deck, and he said like it was so revolutionary for him, and it changed this whole gaming for him, which sounds really great. And I'm having also so many games over Steam. I really just wanna play just in bed or somewhere else maybe. I think that just completing the gap. What the Switch is not really. I mean, the Switch is okay, but you can feel it's very limited, and I don't think you were having this with a Steam Deck. Yeah, I'm very jealous. Nah, not very, just a bit. It's amazing. I'm playing Final Fantasy X on it, and it's just beautiful. I can imagine. Oh, that sounds super comfy. Well, like, because so many of us use Steam, it just makes sense, right? Yes, and I think it's making it even better because there are so many Steam sales. So many. I heard GOG and games over the Epic Store are also working, but you need to have another software for that. And I heard it's not too complicated. But this is something I only read about, so I don't have like practical experience with that. But it sounds also like you got a lot of hours in Disco Elysium. Do you remember how many hours you got? It feels like I will never ever gonna finish this game on stream. It takes me so long. Like I need for 3 hour in game, I need 3 hour in real life, almost. You can also play it while being at the train. Yes, you can just play it everywhere. That's so awesome, actually. But rather than rebuying game, that's true, yeah. I have it set up, so I have a GOG and Epic on there, and Xbox. Dude, that's so amazing. With Xbox streaming as well. 37 hours, but that's also with us starting a new. Yeah, I see. Damn, so exciting. But I'm not sure if I can finish this game on stream. People are probably gonna lose their interest after a while, but it's super exciting for me. And I love this game so much. We'll see about that. So we're in an unimportant part of an important place. So we're pretty much at the center of the world. So we're on the periphery. Basically nobody's. Sounds like that, to be honest.
Speak for yourself, officer. I'm well known in certain parts. As to the place, you're right. We are.
She points across the water, where the skyscrapers
A
rise.
sparkle of lights on the horizon, like morning stars above the curvature of the planets.
I had the same feeling. That's why I finished my playthrough just on my own. Yeah, I understand that. And it's also a bit different when you're playing games off stream without any distraction. Highly depends. Yeah, I understand that. Stop talking. No. It's completely fine. Today is also a bit calm. Usually we're having more people talking. That's it. It really. It's not bothering me at all. Tiger, don't worry about that. It's completely
22
fine.
kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom, coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light.
Oh.
It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
The Inland Empire talking here.
There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we? I don't know any of this. Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
Thought gain, jamais vu. Derealization. Interesting. She observes. Oh yeah.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Nice conversations are more than welcome. Of course. I'm always saying like there are some games which are definitely better off stream, but it's also nice to play games together. So I really don't mind.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask about even more fundamental aspects of reality.
I love this guy's voice as well. The narrator, he did a great job. I agree. I think I like one voice just a little bit more. I don't know when exactly this is happening, but we heard this voice twice so far only, at the beginning of the game, and when the day ended, the first day ended, when we were about to enter the dreamland. It's like a bit scratchy, deep voice, and I'm digging that voice so much. I can't even do that.
I suggest not asking you right now.
The lizard, yeah. I guess it's the lizard voice. It's not too, man.
Absolutely. My commitment here is long term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later, but I want to know everything now. I won't be lazy if I don't do it all now.
That is understandable, but perhaps it's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Oh.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
Her eyes light up. There's a flash of teeth. What's the big time?
The revolution.
And what is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Would you say it was a bunch of apes duking it out? Who got shot in the head? Who got the mineral rights? When was this kerfuffle?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
Okay, and by liberals you mean?
Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well.
Huh. How did the liberals win at all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
She's one of them, of course.
If everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
Joyce, give me the gun. We don't have the gun. Ah, wait, maybe it's her. Maybe it's her. Maybe she went to the pawn shop. Huh. Josh is only interested in the gun. So many people are only interested in that gun. It's such a bleak game, but it's a game that I can replay, which is weird. I don't really like super bleak. No, I also don't like to play them because they're scaring me. I am losing myself in them. I've got quite a few sandboxy games as well, and I'm so scared of touching them because my backlog is just so long. I want to finish other games first, and then I might go back to the bigger games again. But I'm so scared of not finishing them. I think my last bigger game I finished, that was Skyrim. That's a long time ago. That world was also amazing and so big. I am feared of starting big games because I'm thinking I'm gonna lose myself in so many other side quests, and Skyrim was one of those games. I've got so many hours in Skyrim, but after that I didn't touch another game with so much gameplay anymore. Not so much gameplay, but the hours I've played, you know. Nobody hates Skyrim. Yeah, I know, I don't understand that, but he's also a person, he's not finishing The Witcher. I don't know where to start. He's only playing Elden Ring here, Elden Ring there. I mean, I have 3 big games ongoing. I need to swap between them, but yeah, it's definitely an investment. And my problem is, once I'm playing a game, I need to stick to this. Otherwise, I'm gonna start another game, and then I will forget about the bigger game I started, and then I need to start over again because I can't go back to a game I haven't played for a month. It's very, very hard for me. Maybe I need to pull myself together and then it would work, but I would forget a lot of things. Witcher 3, Elden Ring, very big games. Mimi always finds a way to call me, you're doing literally the same. She's wrong. I understand that feels. Yeah, maybe you should also know we're having lots of variety games here, and I really want to showcase a lot of games, but I try to do this with smaller games first, and then we're going bigger and bigger. But I think Disco Elysium is probably a bit too big for the stream, but we'll see. Love variety, me too. My focus is more on, I don't want to say wholesome games, but narrative games, adventure games, all this kind of stuff. So it's pretty much an indie channel you found here. So if I'm playing Elden Ring right now, yeah, exactly. Maybe that's the reason why I said it. You're only playing big games. That's also fine. I'm a person I like to play games, even though when they're short, I really enjoy it because I finish something and it feels good. And if you had a good story with that, it's like you had a good book, and I like this feeling. And a lot of games, they're so bloated in my opinion. You're getting a little quest and then you're getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. I don't have time for this anymore. And then I want to get achievements as well. It's insanely grindy. It's so grindy. Thinking about finally starting Dark Souls. I even have this game, I think. Yeah. I tried this one long time ago. All Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Tales of Games. Yeah. I mean, those games you can also... Wait. I mean, you're also playing many games on your PlayStation, right? But newbie finished God of... Yes. We should... we should not forget that. And I also love this one. To be fair, when I say I'm playing Elden Ring, I really mean I can barely get past the starting area because I suck at it. Yeah, and my friend here, he wants me to play Elden Ring, but that game is nothing for me. I do not like super hard games. I don't want challenging games. Like I said, I would stick to this game for, many hours, and I don't want to do that. I know that feeling of accomplishing something nice, of getting a boss, killing that boss, whatever, how hard it is, but for me, it's not worth it. I would prefer to enjoy story-driven games more. But that's the thing, there are so many good games, so everyone gotta find something to play, right? If you love narrative games, nothing too long, indie, can give recommendations. It's my favorite genre, yeah. I mean, go ham. Soon Demon Slayer. Yeah, sure. Wait, you just said the Liberals already took everything?
The Liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The Coalition, took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
Who are the coalition?
The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk,
You meant to be, I know.
Messina, Oranje, and Sur-le-Clay, the armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the
Interesting.
moralist thing to do.
So many different kind of nations here.
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights and not shooting people in the head.
Give me a second. I'm sorry. I just had to. It's getting too warm. I had to take over my sweater.
At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
Am I?
The color of moralism is blue. The official motto of Moral Intern, or Moralist International, is a blue forget-me-not, a piece of grey sky. Unofficial. For a moment, there was hope.
I don't think I'm a moralist, ma'am. Not just technically, practically. For a moment, there was hope. If always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes, I am. And also not.
An almost endearingly moralist standpoint. It must be hard to take a moderate approach to head shooting in your line of work.
Who would you say was a bunch of apes duking it out who got shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
That sounds horrible. Maybe I should also mention, dear Tiger, we've got an archive of all the streams we had. Maybe there are also some games you also played. So I don't know how big the text is going to be you're writing, but maybe it's something I already streamed. I've got over 600 videos, you know. That's why I'm mentioning this. Let me take it. I'm so sorry. I should have mentioned this earlier. I'm very sorry.
And the anarchists too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
She likes the totality of it.
You could say they got totally shot in the head. Did the communists and the anarchists shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Tulier kerfuffle. That's a tragedy. Sounds like they should have shot more people in the head than holy moly, what?
Yes. The Red Deluge. The Insulindian Deluge, they call it.
Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side? No, you're fine. I was browsing my catalog for right now. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew.
The king's nephew?
The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Smart king. Cowardly king. I love that king. Fucking communists. I don't care about kings. Tell me one more thing. It's actually smart.
Yes. King Guillaume had a nose for bad PR. He ran before it. What is the expression? Went down? Anyway, Gil got out alive and his nephew Fricelle got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
What would you say?
Why, of course. We're talking Duke Out Central. Full swing intra-species warfare.
And the apes, were they evil?
No. I would say the apes were neutral.
Sounds like evil to me. Neutral? Like good apes, actually.
On the other hand...
She turns north to the bombed out buildings lining at the waterfront. Then shiver slightly.
It takes time for the apes to change and work. Perhaps what happened here was part of that time and part of that work.
When was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government.
What did the Zarat do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Really?
Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Huh. So I don't see any of the games I was going to recommend. I checked out your playlist of games. All right. Then I'm excited to see your list.
It was a funny time in history. They discovered transistors and rock music, but they didn't know anything about prions. Nobody did.
Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
What came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Huh. Water break. Actually, that's a good point. I just need my water. I'll grab it in a second. And Mermaid Shake for Josh. I don't think he's going to be happy about that. Odelia, hi. Good evening to you. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Blade Runner, Born a Punk. Franbo, I know Franbo. And I played Little Misfortune. We actually played this on stream. Lost in Random, Blackwell Legacy, and the follow-ups. 5 games total. Primordia, Techno Babylon, Strangeland, Unavowed, and I'll stop there. I actually didn't hear of a lot of games before. I never heard of them. Except Blade Runner, I know this one. But the rest is... Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I know Strangeland though. But the rest, that seems like... No, I never heard of those games. We got a suggestion channel on Discord where you can feel free to spam suggestion all you want. That's actually a good point because I'm pretty sure I will forget a lot of things again. That would be a pity in my opinion. Otherwise I'm gonna try to see in the Nightbot log again because I'm always super interested in the games you guys are playing, especially when it's about indie games. And I really didn't hear about the last drive. I never heard of them, I think, except Strangeland, I think. I'm also not sure about that, though. I never tried it, but I actually think I might like it. About Marmite. Douglas only talked about this thing today, and now I'm also very, very curious about this. With the internet, people are saying either you're liking it, or you're loving it, or you're hating it. What is the zone of control? What happened in the rest of the world?
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations, and you, of course, the citizens' militia. The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-easlary communication. Telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
For the 5th decade?
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Wait, you were saying it's been like this for 43 years?
Time flies.
What have we been doing all that time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Important thing is Udela likes liquor. Oh my god, I hate licorice. That's also a hit or miss. You both like it, right? Oh god, you can both have my licorice candy. I'm not always getting, but once I'm getting. That's when they discovered disco. Were they?
Yes, and quantitative easing. It was a market mirage, unfortunately. The 40s dispelled it. An Isola-wide hangover, you might say. So, here we are.
The she curtsies.
Welcome to reality, baby.
Damn. Get a reality lowdown.
For her to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side.
What side was Wild Pines Group on?
They picked the winning side. That's why they're here, and others are not.
They choose wisely. They got lucky.
Perhaps it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge. I might have bet on the king and led the Pines to doom.
I put them in Discord and added a link. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. That's very useful and very helpful of you. A bunch of the games are actually in the dev Humble Bundle at the moment. I actually didn't even check out the dev one because I was thinking, since I'm not a developer, I'm not gonna check it out. I'm even a Humble partner, and I'm like, yeah, I should have them check them out, huh? Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna do this. Thank you so much, Tiger. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the help. Good shade licorice for olives. Yeah. Dude, I'm always eating olives. Every day.
I would have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, you might have too. Perhaps
She thinks.
It's better I was born when I was.
Because answer, you would have sided with the king.
10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial. So I suppose I would have been in good company.
What would you have done differently?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
Ask you, who are you in all this? I would have thought a medical solution sounds like Satharath drove those people mad. Would have killed more, 400 million if that's what it took. I would have positioned myself very precisely. I would have made it out with the mineral riots. I don't know what I would have done differently. But I asked first.
And I asked you.
Aw.
Less detective of the citizens' militia. What insight has acute encephalopathy given to you?
I don't know.
And you would have died, most likely.
Probably.
Not far from here. Maybe even right here, during the beachhead, defending the coast the day the coalition took the city.
Probably. Happily. No way. I wouldn't have fought with the Communards.
No, almost certainly. The commune would have forced you. Such was the fate of the undecided.
That's enough about the times.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Not so
Let's see.
fast. Who is she in all this? Ask her who she is. She owes you an answer.
Yeah, I still have this problem here. Both are... Oh, this is a white check though, but it's very low. Also white check. I want to know what you are. She's thinking.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
What are you?
I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor, a devourer of nations and infants. I am an ultra.
She raises the corner of her mouth, smirking, revealing a canine.
Wait, what's an ultra? Dios mío! Draw across. A liberal! Cool. I liberate pretty hard myself. No, I don't understand what's so wild about that. Dios mío.
Haven't you heard? I am a nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. One of those who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. We surrendered the nation to financial colonists. No saint person identifies as an ultra anymore. Not in broad daylight. Tell me.
In her green
Oh,
eyes, you see
I'm
a
sorry.
mixture of truth
I
and
misclicked.
self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride.
Tell me now that I've uncoiled myself, are you repulsed? You monster. I forgive you. I forgive you, but only because you were charming. No. Oh, that's hard. This is such a big section of the game. I can feel, yeah. I don't know what to say here. You're a monster.
That's a pity. I hope we can remain collegial, despite my monstrousness. The Ultras didn't have anything against the king or the commune, you see. It was just business.
I hate when people are saying that it was just business. They don't care about the consequences.
When the dust settled, the liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed.
Would you have done something differently? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Hard. I know, but I didn't like the other answers.
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery.
Even though I had so many answers, but I didn't like any of them that much. So I said, you monster.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake.
Also hard to respond, only business. Yeah, but that fits very much to some human beings. They're not thinking about the rest of the world, of other human beings. It's only about business, not about the human. Yeah, it's very sad actually. If you're putting the business over, yeah, the wealth of other people.
She realizes her small,
the well-being, I should say.
fists are clenched. She loosens them.
Then for my daughters, we had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isla down rather than let them have it.
You're a smart person, smart woman.
Perhaps. My intellectual vanity will be my undoing.
You're no dummy yourself.
So am I. No, or intellectual vanity will be my undoing.
And the crown on your head as you lay in the casket.
You're a patriot?
Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Seditious talk, man.
The lieutenant puts down his notes and gives her a look. Wow, for a second I was like, who's talking here again? Of course, Kim is still here. But I think we're almost talking like an hour to the lady, to Joyce. You have daughters?
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
She closes her eyes, then opens them again. That's a very interesting reaction. And the pause she did here. She's also a mother and a wife. But she doesn't want to talk about this. I could feel it. What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
And what causes it?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
She knows. It's probably from surgery then. It's definitely the drinking. I don't want to admit this now. I don't want to know. You're going to say it was the surgery.
That seems unlikely.
Oh, she knows, guys. She knows I'm just a drunk person. What is this? Spread your hands.
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Keep guessing. Am I really that awkward? I mean, what is this place here?
This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old.
She looks up at the crumbling facade.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them? Oh, hi, Chaos. Hello. This game is such a trip. It is. I know I'm saying this now every time I'm streaming this game, but it's such a blast. It's such a blast. I'm loving this game so much. Hi, Chaos. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
I don't even know where to get it. I was also asking this question. I think I never saw this here before in Germany. I never saw that, no. I guess you need to go to a special store or maybe you can order it over Amazon.
Splat, splat.
Oh? From a dilapidated balcony, a young girl in odd clothes gives Joyce the evil eye. A red paintbrush held to her throat.
Could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
But does Joyce have the gun or not? I don't think so. I have no idea. What is that? Point us into the skull?
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yes? No, I meant something basic about reality.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Okay, now explain the same thing but to a child. I understand everything. Make it more complicated somehow. Nah, explain it like I'm a child,
Young
like I'm
people
5
who
years
dye
old.
Their hair funny colors and wear old people's clothes are stupid, and their little rebellion is self-defeating.
Why is that stupid? It's good that you're not throwing away the old stuff.
All right. What next?
Suddenly, you're not so sure you're part of the supraculture.
I think I'm maybe part of an infraculture.
And what would that be?
Cop, disco, I don't know, I just feel it. I feel it.
Ah, yes. That is what counts, I suppose. For my part, I was more of a new girl.
The new? We got discovered about another base. No.
The new. A cultural era. And the name of the decade it ravished, the 30s. It came out of post-revolutionary Revachol. It was ultra-liberal. It involved lots of partying, as you might imagine, and champagne-colored everything. By the looks of it, that would have been when you came of age. Now.
She raises her eyebrow at you. Sounds fun. I can't remember a single thing. Champagne? That doesn't sound like anything I'd be into. I'm straight edge.
Of course, you're much more grounded. A serious detective on a case called Reality. Speaking of, is there anything else?
We can try this, but this is, guys, the chances are insanely low. Fail.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
And I'm not gonna even try that. That's all for now. Conclude for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's all for now.
Of course, detective. Take care.
A lot of things happened here now. Whew. Okay. Thank you. How to save.
We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
There was a little arrow here. I'm glad I could just click it away. He must be mistaken. I'm a real radical. It's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? No, I wanna be more reasonable. I like to listen, and in the end, I try to get my own opinion.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you.
Tyre, it's so funny. Thug was talking about Marmaid earlier, and we're trying to figure out, for people who didn't try it, how it's probably tasting like. It's so funny that you figured out that they are talking about Marmaid. Marmite, not maid. Not marmalade. I prefer Vegemite, but I have had Marmite. I didn't mind it. Dude, I kind of want to try it as well now. I'm so curious.
It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where's the Kingdom of Conscience? No more talk. Sign me up for passports. I'm too fury for this watercolor ideology. I'm trying to develop my extreme and interest opinion. Sign me up for passports?
I knew we could trust you. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, we are all going to be so much happier.
So much happier. Oh, wow, we got so many things now. Oh, this is almost done. This rigorous self-critic. That took so much time, to be honest. We've got the Kingdom of Conscience. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to the administrative region. The ideals of DeLorean humanism is reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of the coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are signal blue, and they are not only good, they are also powerful. What will it be like once their nuanced plan have been realized? We would lose 2 half-light points, calm water, but it's only taking 1 hour and 25 minutes. Jamais vu? Derealization, 3 hours and almost 30 minutes. The problem, Revachol Special Administrative Region, Le Caillou, the Insulindian Ocean, Coalition Government Insulindian Mission Command. Name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. I'm not sure if it's French or English now. Trouvons the Apricot. The Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts, the one you truly must complete. The good thing is we're not losing anything, but I also don't know how to remove all this kind of stuff here. This is still bothering me. And it was even an option while we were having a conversation. I don't know how to remove this, by the way. I can only forget it, right? I don't want to... I mean, it could be useful to have them, but I think we don't have more slots to learn. I can unlock it. Oh, wait. Spend 1 skill point to unlock new... Oh, yeah, I can't... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Confirm. Let's do that. Where was it? Called the Mama d'Aqua, Kingdom of Conscious. Jamais vu. I also figured out you can't learn everything because it's limited. Just remember, you can't just have the Marmite, combine it with some butter on a cracker. That sounds so fancy. We don't have such a thing in Germany. Also didn't see this in Denmark. I also don't think I saw this in France or the Netherlands. I don't think so. It's so fancy to me. Fuck. Well, at least you made your experience now. Wow, this is taking 7 hours. That's, I'm not sure if that's important, but once, yeah. Okay, Jamais vu. I'm gonna internalize. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm curious. All right, then... Joy's info on the lynching. There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge to hear it. Or perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever is the case, you need to know what she knows. What's her favor? Nah, dear Thug, it's completely fine. Nah, I'm too scared now. I'm kind of scared to try it out. Maybe I'm going to talk to a friend of mine and then I'm going to visit him. I don't want to have something I'm not going to enjoy, you know? I know I'm scared. The only thing I'm combining Mermaid with is the bin. Yeah. The bin, I was thinking, from what is Jess writing? Because he said earlier you don't like it. And then, okay, he's combining it, but nice. The bin, cheers. Nice. The smoker in the balcony, find a way inside the large apartment building, and then we actually forgot to talk to the people inside the motel. I don't have a level up point anymore because I just sacrificed it for yeah. Okay, never mind. Can we talk to a friend? I'm not even sure if Kim is our friend, to be honest. And what's her favor?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Got some more questions about reality?
Lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
No.
Glad to have...
Okay. All right. And I should also bring back the bottles at some point, because we collected quite a few of them. Oh, there's something else here. Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
I would get it ideally too, but I'm 1,000,000% sure she will not like it.
This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished
Oh, hey, are you here? Are you there? I checked the backyard. You couldn't get in that way.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Okay, we need to convince her. Convince her that you're re-putting... Oh my god, I can't look, chat! Oh! Success!
Threatening legalese that implies criminal liability. but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Am I? Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution. Okay, I'm gonna let out the authority in me here.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
I'm sorry. The boy snaps back.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Oh, hi, Miku. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Ah, it's like a carrot to the stick, sort of.
Hold your horses.
You hear the click of a night latch before the lady on the other side gets caught in a coughing spasm.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
The smoke on the balcony update. So what did we get exactly? Ask around for his apartment number. Interesting. I've got so many quests, right? I got so many quests. Fine. Hope you're having a good session. I was about to say good conversation. Yes, I love this game. It's very, very deep. And I am just amazed by so many decisions I can have here, I guess. A bit overwhelmed right now, though. Just a few. And it's getting more and more because I kind of want to take everything with me, and then I still want to decide, hey, maybe I can do this or that. But yeah, this is because, well, communist Mimi, I guess, huh? Moralist is also getting a bit more ultra. I don't know why, dude. Because I am listening to the people and I kind of want to know what they're thinking of. Asking around for this apartment number, but I think I need a break here. My back is killing me. I need a small break. I think there is no... Oh, wait a second. We can't go inside. Okay, but that's something for the next time. Also, some of the quests you may not want to do stay in line with your character. Yeah, and this is why I kind of want to keep everything, because you can still... Yeah, you can still decide if you want to do this. For example, find booze and drink it. We had the option to... technically, we got the option to get booze, but I think yesterday I didn't have enough money to do that. I'm not sure if I want to do this because I want to stay sober. I want to be a good detective. I want to solve this case. Yeah, I really want to try hard to be a good detective, and I hope I can do it. I really hope so. But for now, I'm gonna save. Quick save. We're not going to do the same mistake again. I'm going back to the main menu, and I would like to say thank you, lovely burbles, for playing one more time Disco Elysium with me. Tomorrow, I'll play probably more Disco Elysium. No, I'm not probably. I will definitely play more Disco Elysium at 9 p.m. CET. Tomorrow is also my additional stream since I couldn't stream on Friday. It was on Friday. So I'll be back tomorrow. If you feel like it, tune in. And yeah. Otherwise, I'm wishing you guys a good start into the new week.